guess what's in the box? More boost juice. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Garage. Got a fun episode today. Thanks to Snow Performance and Boost Juice for making amazing products. We're going to dive into a couple of their products today at a high level. And if you guys like this content, we'll make some more about it. So I'm sure you already saw behind me there, we've got quite a few gallons of Boost Juice, which is pretty much a 50-50 methanol water mix that you use to spray into your motor for cooling properties, to be able to pull timing and run higher boost. So we'll dive into a couple commonly asked questions today, and I really just wanted to start by saying why I use this product. Alright guys, so here is under the hood of my 540 horsepower N55 335, and what I want to do is quickly show you guys the label. So here's what we're working with. Again, I think it's a 5149 blend, which they can legally sell. It comes in pink. It doesn't really have a smell other than almost being like windshield wiper fluid-ish. But what I've done, and it does come sealed, what I've done is actually wired my pump to be connected to my windshield wiper reservoir. Now I keep this tank pretty full, but I just wanted to show you guys proof that that's going right into that windshield wiper reservoir. So the Snow Meth kit does typically come with a tank. I like setting it up this way, one, because it does work as wiper fluid. It's expensive wiper fluid, but it does work. Number two, because the indicator light comes on, although their kit does come with a low fluid level indicator light, this one just comes up on my dash in my F30, and it's amazing. And then number three, it's just super easy to fill, and I didn't have to wire in another tank. So it just seemed convenient to me. I did go with the Stage 3 kit. It's a few $100, it's a little over 500, 600 bucks, but it does amazing results, and we're gonna dive into some of those. But I wanted to show you guys how I have it configured. So I will also show you guys a video of where it is. It's actually tucked underneath the motor, behind the fender well, and there's no way for me to show it to you from this angle, I don't think. But it's actually, it's back in that crack. So I'll show you guys some of the install footage, and you can watch my Pure Stage 2 Turbo and install video if you care to see any more of that. But anyway, let's talk about some power that it added and just the convenience in general of not having to mix methanol and water, which is a dangerous operation if you're not careful. Alright guys, so next I'm going to show some of that install footage where the pump was mounted, where the controller was mounted, just so you guys can see how this build came along, and then we'll get into the power. Alright, so in this first dynograph, we can see that we went from 390 horsepower after I installed my aftermarket turbo to 433 horsepower simply with adding Meth. The torque jumped from 377 wheel to 416 wheel. Huge improvements from simply adding methanol alone. So in the second example, after I installed my high pressure fuel pump made by XDI, we jumped from 430 horsepower, which is around the same that we made with just the Pure Stage 2 Turbo and Meth, all the way up to 514 after adding to the tune as well as adding methanol. Huge jump right at 85 horsepower, and we jumped from 375 wheel torque to 481, adding 106 pounds of torque to the rear wheels. Huge improvement thanks to Snow Performance, their Meth controller and pump, as well as the install kit, in addition to the Boost Juice that I exclusively run in my car. They were even kind enough to send me this awesome sticker that's going to join the Yeti. I have the XDI 35 on there somewhere too. Thanks for that, guys. Appreciate it. Well, guys, there's a little bit of background on the Snow Performance Meth kit as well as the Boost Juice. And hope you enjoy this content. If you like it, like this video, leave me a comment. It helps to give me motivation to keep going. It's extremely hot today, so getting all that footage on a weekend kind of takes some time and energy, and I even sweat a little bit for you guys putting this together. So let me know if you like it. Appreciate you watching BT Willis Garage. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you soon.